Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Tiffany Rosenbaum, and if you don't know who I am a full-time mommy, part-time reseller, part-time just side hustler. Like you saw in the title of the description, I'm going to tell you guys in this video real quick how I made $70 an hour this weekend working at home with my children. And guys, I only worked for about 3 hours. So if that sounds like something that might be able to help you, then stick around and watch until the end. This weekend I made $210 and I only worked just a little over 3 hours at home with my kids. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, $210 isn't really that much. And that's great if that's the financial situation that you're in. Awesome, keep doing what you're doing. But for some of you, that might be the difference between putting food on your table or keeping the lights on in your house. So if that is you, or you could just use an extra $210 or maybe even more around Christmas time so that you don't have to put your Christmas gifts on a credit card, then definitely keep watching. So I made this money just doing two things, and I have to be a little honest with you. This isn't going to be typical for everybody. Your results are going to be totally different in some aspects. So the first way that I made a little over half of that was by doing my laundry service that you guys may have seen me talking about in previous videos. I ended up doing 84 pounds of laundry this weekend, and it was all for one client. It took me, well, I had a turnaround time of 2 days, but all in all, it took me about 3 hours of actual work time to do that. So I average about 10 minutes to sort and swap out the loads. That does not take a lot of time at all. It took me about 2.5 hours to fold everything and bag everything up, weigh it, and then I average about 30 minutes of drive time to drop it off and pick it up with my customer. And I folded those clothes while I was sitting right next to my children who were watching TV, playing, and I was still able to get up here and there to get whatever they needed from me, and I was still spending time with them while I did that. And then I had a pretty decent sales weekend, considering the fact that I have not listed much on my eBay store in a little while here because I have been focusing on other things. But I ended up profiting $125 in sales this weekend from eBay, and I did have one sale on Poshmark. So the sales are rolling in. If you have ever worked anything retail, you know it is now Q4, and when you sell anything online, that just means it's the last quarter of the year. We are in the last 3 months. It is the holiday season, and people are shopping because they are buying for Christmas. So even though I haven't really been listing to boost the algorithm, people are still searching and they're shopping right now, and that's caused my sales to be a little bit higher than they normally would. So granted, these were all the items that sold were items that I had listed previously. So I did put a little bit more work in the past to list them, but this weekend I didn't actually have to put any time into that when they did sell. Now today I will have to package them up and ship them, but that won't take too long. There's only 6 items going out, so that'll take maybe a half an hour to package those up. This video is just a quick video to show you guys that if you actually do the things that I'm teaching you, then you can have income on the side, and it can be beneficial in times where you might need it the most. And no, $210 might not be a huge amount in the grand scheme of what you need to pay your bills in a month, but it can be that little bit of extra when there's just not much left there and you still have a lot of month left to go. So if you guys have any questions about what I did, how you can do it, what you might be stuck on, and what's holding you back from starting, please put them in the comments. You can message me on Instagram, you can message me on Facebook, and I will respond back. I will see you guys next time. Bye.